when I
Okay.
like minimize the zoom thing, it's like the only thing I'm seeing in the little box is Alex.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm seeing, yeah, it's the current speaker, I think.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
weird. Okay. Okay, Zoom.
I'm gonna mute my mic so there's not a
Oh,
like reverb.
Okay.
cool. So now I see a low resolution version of oops, Holly and Carmen.
Wait, who's doing that? Oh, that's
I think so. Alex is just live streaming his screen to YouTube, showing you guys.
Yeah. And so it looks low resolution on like my screen as well. I think that just might be the quirks of Zoom.
Wait,
Well, they're
Holly, say
probably
something.
both compressing the hell out of it too.
Yeah.
something.
Oh, it's really laggy.
It is, yeah.
A delay, and so it's also probably going through like a couple layers of compression, which is probably giving it that artifact effect.
That's not what I want.
Do you guys want to just keep trying to tinker and stuff like that?
I don't know. This is a really nice solution. I don't know. What do we think?
Um, I mean, I think as long as nobody turns their cameras on, like we we're good. But
It was unwatchable when it was just bouncing between whoever was speaking, especially if it's just Holly and Howard talking. Like, I don't think that's undoable either. But as long as we have like Aaron being moderator to disable people's cameras if they turn them on, I think that would work. It seems like.
And if you just basically make the announcement at the beginning, Holly, that it's
yeah,
being recorded, and so everyone's video has been turned off, so please leave it off.
yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to be thrilled about being recorded and popping up on YouTube
Right.
randomly. Um,
So wait, basically, is the idea that we're not gonna have people join? Are we gonna have people join on? Is this just for recording purposes, or are we thinking like we're not gonna have people joining on Zoom and they're just gonna watch the live stream? Or
Potentially both. People can register and participate in Zoom because we're giving away books, but
uh-huh.
then anybody who's not registered can just watch the
Oh,
live
okay,
stream.
got it.
Aaron and I were just kind of like using the live stream to potentially cast a wider net
Mm-hmm.
because it might like garner it might if people are logged into YouTube and they see that we're live, they might just tune in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense.
Can we put it on Facebook Live too, or no? That's something different, right?
It is something different. It wouldn't have the same features. And like I mentioned to Alex, we have such a small engagement right now that it's not even worth it.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
but I do think adding YouTube is a really nice way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, have we done stuff on Facebook Live before?
We did 2 videos as part of the AMA and something else.
Okay.
Yeah, those were last year.
Yeah. It didn't generate any more than average. I mean, we were getting better response back then, and it was acceptable, but it wasn't over the top.
because it's like I can imagine it being a slightly different kind of environment now, but if it's going to be like really hard to like simultaneously stream to like, you know, multiple different platforms, then I guess it's probably not worth it.
As much as we could, I think that would be great. I just don't know that for this one, Facebook Live is a necessity. But yes, if we can start getting these cross-platform, that would be great. And I think this is a good step in that direction. Okay. I don't know, Holly, do we need to settle anything else right now?
I don't think so.
Technologically speaking, I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess I would just like to work out the logistics. We don't have to do it right now, but we'll have to have a conversation, work out the logistics about how we message this the right way then. Because I just don't want it to get confused where people think if they're watching on YouTube that they're eligible for books. I don't know.
Well, are we assuming that, like, are we gonna say that we're live streaming it on YouTube, or are we just trying to see, like, if anyone happens to jump onto that?
I assume we'd promote it that way. That they can view either way. No? I mean, if you want to just do it passively and see if people glom on at some point, there's no problem doing that.
I guess I'm torn with this one because it seems like there's so many like moving parts. Like, okay, we're doing the giveaway and the Zoom and all that stuff. And I'm just like, maybe do this one passively. And if there's another one in the future, do it. Mention it. I don't know. It's not my program, obviously. So I don't know what you guys think. That's just my feeling is like, there's so many like different things, so many messages to put out. Like, okay, you can win a free book, but only if you're on Zoom. But you could also live stream it on YouTube. But you can't get a book then.
Or if we want to avoid this whole, can anyone turn their cameras on or not, we can say, just watch it through YouTube. Right?
Say that again. I'm sorry, Holly.
So, like, don't have people log into the Zoom. They can watch it on YouTube Live. But Howard and I will be on the Zoom and broadcasting it to YouTube.
How do we give away the books?
I don't know.
Because, right, Alex, we would not be able to see who is viewing because they're not necessarily logged in.
Yeah, we'd kind of have to rely on them having the correct name and stuff like that. So it would almost kind of be like a guessing game for, like, we could say that they have to like type something, they have to type their name or their information in the chat. And then like we could just like, you know, just give us your first name in the chat, first name, like last initial or something like that to keep it somewhat anonymous. And then just kind of mark the books like that and say, just come in and pick them up. They got to post it with your name on it.
Or we can do registration through Evanced and send out the message. So say like the first 20 people to register get the book, and then just give them the YouTube link in their registration confirmation.
That would work. First 20, yeah.
Maybe.
wish the newsletter hadn't gone out today.
Yeah.
or
What does it
yesterday.
say? What does it say in there?
Will be presented live on Zoom and recorded and uploaded to YouTube.
I mean, I don't know if they've started working on the proof. I mean, I guess I could,
Does it say register?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So in theory, they should know that they have to register then anyway. So they're
Mhm.
still registering on Evanced,
Mm-hmm.
and the message from there will be slightly different.
Right.
Which the worst thing, because they're still getting a link. They're getting a link to the YouTube as opposed to getting a link to the Zoom.
And they're going to have to refer back to it anyway. So whatever the message was that they got, they still have to follow whatever link we send them.
Right.
So there really wouldn't be much confusion there, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and you could even say in the message that we send them, like, oh, we decided to, stream it on YouTube instead of on Zoom for this one or something.
Right.
Is Howard promoting this too, Holly, though?
I told him that we would send him the link to promote. So if he is, like, he'll get the correct link as well. No, I told him it would be I don't know. I have to look. But I think when he was promoting, originally when he was supposed to come to the library, it was on his website, but I think it said like see Westmont Public Library for details.
Mm-hmm.
So we could just have him write that again.
I guess I'm okay with that. I would just like to think it through a little bit to put the message together, but I can do that.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. But just to make sure we're not missing anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, what do you think?
I was reading something else.
Oops.
Which way do you think we should go?
For the program or for the delivery of the books?
For the program.
Honestly,
the option on the table is just that they register through Evanced, but we
Yeah.
send them the link to YouTube and avoid the whole discussion about the live Zoom, and we'll give the books to the first 20 registrants.
that's probably the easiest. And thank you for catching me up. I was totally tuning out.
I know this is a long one. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just keep refreshing the map on election results. So, whatever's better for my mental health.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it, I guess.
Okay.
Again, Holly, it's in December.
What?
When is the talk with Howard?
December 9th.
Okay. I will make sure that.
Okay.
And Aaron, you're gonna be acting as moderator.
Yes.
Okay.
Carmen and I will both be there.
Okay. Great. Then probably just like the four of us will coordinate and figure out how to do it logistically.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
All right. Well, yeah, that was super easy. That was a lot faster for you to set up than I ever would have envisioned.
The rise of live streaming has made it very idiot proof, and so I've been able to do it many times, even messing it up several times and then fixing it quickly. So.
All right.
go.
That's what we need on our side.
Honestly, yeah. That's what I need on my side, at least.
All right, good deal. I will get started on some new messaging and we'll update events and we'll go from there. All right.
Good.
All right. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Right.
Have a good one.